wasn't me!
Hi, I'm Doc Owen with Action Figure Times. Today we're kicking off Legion Week. That's right. For the next 6 days, you're going to be looking at the Mega Pack from Mattel, the Legion 12 pack. This is very exciting for me because I have a lot of nostalgia where the Legion is concerned. Next to Batman, probably Superboy and the Legion of Superheroes was my favorite all-time comic book series. In fact, when I think about comic books, stories that I've read in the past, really the only major ones that I remember outside of Batman were the Legion of Superheroes. I mean, I remember when they all went back into the past and had to go after Mordru had beat the sap out of them, and they had to disguise themselves as just regular folks, friends of Clark's, and that, like Shadow Lass, some of the makeup wore off of her skin, and Clark had to make it look like a blue pin and it exploded. That was always so cool. Mon-El was always one of my favorites, and so there's really, you know, a lot of nostalgia for me, and I've really enjoyed the Legion in all of its, most of its incarnations. The Legion Lost series, not the current one, but the former one. Honestly, it was probably one of the best well-written comics in a long time, even though it was so dark. I really, really did enjoy it. So I was very, very excited about this Legion 12-pack. Now, this is the packaging. To give you an idea of the size of this thing, this is a regular DC-UC pack, or figure. Pretty huge, huh? All right, now you can see here you've got the more up-to-date Legion symbol, which is kind of curious because this is actually based on the original Legion Clubhouse, which, you know, looking back, you know, it seemed cool as a kid, but, I mean, in reality, it looks like they crashed a rocket into the ground. But, anyway, this is supposed to symbolize that, but it's got a lot of the new and the old. They're kind of blending several different eras. This is the, you know, the updated Legion symbol. You can see the Legion symbol inside the doorway. As you take it around, you see these red parts right here. That's to symbolize the fins on the side of the clubhouse, the way it originally was. Now, here is, here you've got Long Live the Legion, which is kind of like their Avengers Assemble. Let's get everybody together. Now, as you open it up, which is kind of cool, it looks like the door is opening. Looks like there's a transporter taking place. And here's coming the Superboy and the Legion. Now, I think this is a more recent cover that they've just kind of shadowed out, but I don't care. I really, really like it. Now, it has Velcro on the inside of it so that you can open and close it. Mine came off a little bit. Now, you can see all the way through it, just like that. That's kind of neat. Now, on the top, you can see that it looks like vents and stuff. I think they did an excellent job with that. Then what you do is you can actually grab it and then it just unrolls. Is that not cool or what? Very, very cool. Now, one of the cool things about this is on the edge, on the interior of the edge, you see right here, it's actually got their real name. It tells their powers. I don't think it tells where they're from, though. It tells their moniker, like this is Tinsel Kim, Matter Eater Lad, and it has something about that they're authorized to transport up to an orbiting Legion Star Cruiser, which I think is all very, very cool. Now, when we start our reviews that we're starting today, we're actually going to start on the top row, and we'll work our way across. All right? Well, I guess I'll go ahead and show you how I'm going to open it. This is such a cool packaging. I really do hate to open it, but since we both want to play with it, and I do want to play with them. I think it's good. What I'm going to be doing when I'm opening them, because I'm not going to show you me opening them every time, I'm going to be coming up to the top or the bottom, whichever it might happen to be, sliding it across, cutting the tape, and then I can pull out the plastic insert. One thing that's kind of cool, I don't know if you can see it right there, that's actually the Legion symbol. So that they really did an excellent job on this packaging. And you can pull it out just like this. And this is who we're going to be looking at first, the Teen of Steel, and I'll be right back. Okay, so here we are kicking things off with the Teen of Steel, which is only fitting since he was the inspiration for the Legion. For those of you who don't know, pre-Zero Hour, there was a young Clark Kent back in the small town of Smallville who, before he ever became Superman, began to practice his abilities as the young Superboy. Now, speaking of Superman, You can see kind of the comparison between the two here. You can see, you know, not a whole lot of height difference, and I think there should be a little bit more, but to be frank, you see how Superman's legs are kind of spread kind of wide apart. You can kind of see where, you know, if he was standing up straight, he would be taller. Evidently, he was more carefree as a boy because he had a much brighter red cape. Now he's kind of got the more subdued crimson. Well, not quite crimson. But as Superboy, he had the iconic yellow S on the back of his uniform, which I kind of miss sometimes. So all in all, it's a very, very cool figure. Now, to give you an idea, you've seen him next to his adult identity. This is him next to Batman, who can put both of his legs together and stand up straight. Superman, you know, is a little limited where that's concerned. So he is a bit taller, okay, but definitely bigger. This is him with the Superpowers Robin. They're pretty much identically the same size. But then this is what I call the Teen Titans Robin, or the Tim Drake Robin. And you can see he's shorter. I kind of wish he was the smaller size, because I always thought it was cool that he was so small and so thin, but yet he was so powerful. I mean, I don't want him to look like he's, you know, anorexic or something like he did in Flashpoint, but still, I think it is pretty cool. Now, let's go ahead and show you, let's go ahead and let you see him close up. Now, before we get to the close-ups, I thought you might want to take a close-up of the information sheets that each character has. These are actually on their window panels to the side. It's very cool the way that they've done it. I think it's a very nice touch. It says, click to cancel, scanning DNA for confirmation of transport, please wait. Name, Kal-El, Clark Kent, Superboy, or excuse me, codename Superboy, special abilities, then shows his emblem, and then it says, scan complete, approved for teleportation, destination orbiting Legion Star Cruiser. So those are kind of neat. I think all in all, I think it's a very, very cool thing that they've done, and putting it on each figure gives us a little bit about them. I think it's a really nice touch, but let's get on with the figures. So here we are looking at the Boy of Steel. I understand him being happy. I always remember Superboy being kind of a joyous kid, but until they really learn to do mouse well, I mean, I'm thinking of Alan Scott. Man, wait till you see Cosmic Boy. They really ought to tone down the teeth. But he's got his trademark blue eyes, a spit curl. He's got the blue-black hair. The S looks excellent. I mean, it's a Superman outfit, bright red, very bright colors. Now, even Superboy has the Legion flight ring right there, which I think they actually did a very good job for the smallest scale it is. Now, Superboy carries one not to fly, but it's also a communications device and a kind of like a GPS tracker. On the back, you can see his S and the K. This is actually a very, very well done figure. Hope you enjoyed this.